Crustaceans are typically mid-tiers of the ocean biome, lacking anything that is seriously impressive but having all-around decent stats. However, just because most crustaceans are mid-tier doesn't mean none aren't. There are three types of crustaceans: the average defense-based crabs and lobsters, the support-based crustaceans like cleaner shrimp, and finally the crustaceans which are completely maxed out for DPS, the mantis shrimp and the pistol shrimp. The pistol shrimp build is a very good choice that I will analyze in another video if there is enough demand for it. Is today, we are just focusing on my personal favorite, the mantis shrimp. This build opted for insane damage levels. In fact, they have the most powerful attack of anything in their weight class, which just goes to show how viable they are. Typically, a veteran Evolution Life player will tell you to optimize more than one ability when creating your build, as putting too much XP into one skill is not normally a good idea. However, the mantis shrimp, like the crocodile, has spent so much XP into a single attack that it becomes the only thing that the player even needs to have a good playthrough. They can either have maximum slash type damage or crush type damage, each tailored to meet its own needs. While the Spearer sub-faction mainly focuses on fish as its main source of XP, the Smasher sub-faction is more suited to players with hard shells such as other crustaceans, gastropods and bivalves, but can also defeat softer prey like worms and even octopi. All of that was decent, but nothing to explain how they unlock max level damage. Actually, they do it by moving their raptorial appendages extremely fast. In fact, Smashers can strike with so much force that it can match the speed of a .22 caliber bullet, enough to smash a hole in even the most optimized defensive builds. However, they can also create an area of effect attack by exploiting the physics engine of Evolution Life. Upon impact, the Smasher Mantis Shrimp's attack creates a cavitation bubble, which vaporizes the water around it. When the bubble collapses, which is practically instantly, it emits a shockwave of light, sound and heat, reaching temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun, so if the strike misses, the ensuing blast wave will definitely score a kill. In fact, even the metal boat propellers that humans use to explore the ocean biome are not resistant to these cavitation bubbles. The attacks of the mantis shrimp are operated by a spring-loaded mechanism which can exert forces strong enough to crack clam shells, rip off crab legs while hunting and even break aquarium glass, which means that even humans have trouble containing these players. However, all that firepower is useless without good eyesight, or you'd be using up your food bar way too quickly. The mantis shrimp build is one step ahead, opting for not just high damage, but also the best eyesight in the game. Birds of prey can see really small players from high in the sky, a lot of insects can see ultraviolet light, etc. But the mantis shrimp build opted for the best vision of all, possessing 12 to 16 color receptors and having the ability to see ultraviolet light. However, the Evolution Life community is starting to think whether or not mantis shrimp actually see way more color than other players. Whether or not this is true is still up for debate, but even if it is correct, mantis shrimp still have very impressive eyes. They sit on two stalks atop its head, can freely rotate 70 degrees and have trinocular vision in each eye, which gives them hexanocular vision, compared to a human's pathetic binocular vision. Not only that, but mantis shrimp can see polarized light, and certain builds are even known to produce their own. That is a useful skill because of how territorial mantis shrimp players are. They have been known to defend a burrow to the very end. However, when the builds I just mentioned look into a burrow, they can tell whether another mantis shrimp has claimed it or not by observing what happens when light enters the burrow. If there is another player, parts of its body will react to the polarized light. This can avoid a potentially fatal confrontation. With all that in mind, where do mantis shrimps rank on the tier list? With high damage, great eyesight and few bad matchups, I think it is safe to say that mantis shrimps can secure a firm spot in S tier. Which build would you like to see me analyze next? Hit that like button, subscribe and comment down below what you would like to see on the channel next. Thanks for watching, and just to let you know, the mantis shrimp is part of the stomatopod faction and not the shrimp faction.